just check if the camera is okay or if I just need to adjust it a bit before we start. Maybe just a little bit so you can see more of my whole body. Yes, I think this is better. It's a bit different, teaching on YouTube compared to Facebook Live. The camera angles are a bit different, including lights and settings and all that. So I'm at my brother's house taking care of his dog, the Labradoodle. That's his dog, and the Icelandic sheepdog is mine. And we, of course, know who's the sweet one. No personal preferences. Well, I've had her since she was a puppy, right? She's 14 years old. I love my dog. And this one, well, he's a bit of a dick. But what can you do? He's sweet, though. Very much like Goofy in Mickey Mouse. You'll probably experience him in this class because all of a sudden he just barks out of nothing. Okay. So let's start. You can find your music. The music for today is called Jupiter. The playlist is called Jupiter. And this class is a Jupiter flow class. So it's a little bit of an immersion exploration in the planet Jupiter. And we start with the song Subtle Breath. No, Merkaba of Sound. Let's start with the song Merkaba of Sound. 1, 2, 3. Just have it in the background for now. And you can close your eyes and come into a comfortable seat and take a deep breath in and sigh out loud. One more time. Lift up the muscles in your seat and ground down. I like to, move a little bit and wriggle a little bit so I really get down onto what I'm sitting on. And then slow down your breath. Breathe in and out through your nose. Find your way into your Ujjayi breath. Lift up your Mula Bandha, so the front of your pelvic floor up. Uddiyana Bandha, lower belly in and up. So you engage the Hara chakra, the sacral chakra. Take that in and then lift it up slightly. Now your diaphragm is free to move up and down like a parachute. but your lungs are always free to move sideways. On the inhale, they grow big out to the side. And exhale, you empty out your lungs and they become small and move towards your spine. So you have freedom in your movement here and can keep those two bandhas at the same time. And when you breathe sideways and use your diaphragm up and down, you can relax your shoulders completely. Drop your shoulders down. Soften your chest so you're not breathing in your chest or in your shoulders. And you keep on breathing your ujjayi while I talk a little bit about Jupiter. So Jupiter is the planet of expansion, of wisdom. It's also the planet of abundance, of love, of light, and of good fortune. So it's an abundant planet, which of course then also is linked to good fortune. But we know Jupiter the most for being expansive, dissolving the blocks, opening up new insight, new opportunity. So Jupiter really opens up doors, but it does so in a very beautiful, sweet, joyful, optimistic way. Jupiter is also the planet for optimism and hope. And right now, Jupiter is in Gemini. And you can watch this anytime you want, and then you can see Jupiter stays a year in each sign. So Jupiter is in Gemini for a year now, but you can still use this as information later on in a different time, in a different year. So Jupiter is now in Gemini, and Gemini is curiosity, it's adventurous, it's searching for new knowledge, new opportunities. Gemini loves learning. It's very mental. sign, very brainy, analytical sign. And then Jupiter comes in and gives the analytical and the scientific viewpoint a bit of wisdom. Wisdom goes beyond. Wisdom is more. So wisdom is expansion and expansive. So it changes the small perspective, it changes the very logical way of thinking into a deeper, fuller, more grand perspective. And with Jupiter, you get the opportunity to compare and accept differences. Whereas the shadow sign of Gemini can be very narrow-minded and focused on it's only what you can feel and touch that's real. It can be very analytical, completely forgetting what physics actually are and quantum physics, and dismissing all of that, and dismissing the spiritual side of life. Whereas Jupiter is a spiritual planet. It is wisdom. And it brings a view of, that's one culture and this is another culture. This is another tradition and that's a completely different tradition. And none of them are right or wrong, and they have the right to exist, both of them at the same time. But a person growing up with this tradition in this culture will have a certain outlook on life, whereas a person coming from this country, used to Christmas, Christianity, has a completely different view of life. But no, none of them are right or wrong. And the children born into those cultures are embedded in that. So Jupiter comes in and sort of like, oh, okay, you have different worldviews, you have different cultural perspectives. Nothing is right and wrong. Everything is a gift, and everything can enrich people. The more the merrier. So this is what's beautiful about Jupiter. And Jupiter right now is in Gemini. And Jupiter is also in the house of 8. And the 8 of house is transformation. It's death. And I'm not talking about just death as in you drop dead and then, you don't come back to life, but I'm talking about death of ego. And this can be a death also in a job, a death in a relationship, and it can be a death of someone who's near, a pet. It can be an accident which stops you from living the life that you did before. So it can be so many things, the house of 8, but the big title for the house of 8 is transformation. So something will transform. And now you have Jupiter in that house, which means that expansion will come. It will affect you. Somehow it's going to change. Something will change. And it is going to happen whether you want to or not. The more resistance you have for it, the more troublesome it will be, the more painful it will be. If you open up and accept that change is coming, and this is actually what's going to happen and is happening, the easier it will be for you. It will be a transformation in flow, in a more emotional, mature, supportive way, if you can accept and let the emotions move in you instead of suppressing them, denying them, not wanting to actually realize what's going on. So it's very interesting what's happening right now. So the house of 8 is also sex, yes, and Jupiter is expansion. And it's also known to be the planet of exaggeration. So when you have Jupiter in the house of 8 and in Gemini, because Gemini likes to fly around, Gemini is networking. So right now, the online dating is like, it's explosive, it's exaggerating. I know, because I'm doing online dating for the first time in my life. It's a bit much. So the dating life, whether online or in real life, is gonna take off, you know. The meeting new people, which is very Gemini. The curiosity, who are you? Where do you come from? What do you like? What makes your heart sing? Do you want to go dance? Do you want to skate? Do you want to swim naked tonight? You know, that's very Gemini. Let's do something social, outgoing, fun, adventurous. And then you have in the planet or in the house of 8, which is deep transformation, death, psychology, the occult, the spiritual way of life, eroticism, lust, desire. You know, that's house 8. And then you have Jupiter, which is the planet of exaggeration. You know, ooh, so hold on to your horses. You know, so in this time where Jupiter is in Gemini, house 8, grounding is even more profound and necessary, that you have to ground down. You have to, in order to stay sane and not lose yourself, pause. Give yourself time to be you. Give yourself time to be alone. And always check in, like constantly check in. What is it that I want? What's good for me? What do I need? And take the time, you know, if someone is rushing you, tell the person to back off or hold on or wait, give space, so you can give yourself some space. Reflect. Jupiter is also about reflection. And then house 8 is a therapeutic house. Yeah. So take the time to, you know, hold on, wait, let me breathe, let me check in, come back to myself, ground down. What is it that I really want? What's good for me? What do I need? And then we have the Gemini, which is great for communication and verbalizing the needs and communicating to others what is it you need. So this is a really beautiful time. Enjoy it. Just, you know, ground down. All right, let's start with the practice again. I talked way too much, so we'll start with the music again. Sorry, I'm not sorry. No, this is good. Tabla breath. We'll come back to the breathing and just tap into that. Tabla breath. 1, 2, 3. And close your eyes again if you open them. And you can take one hand on the top of your crown and breathe into the roots of your hair. And imagine Jupiter above you. And we've all heard about drops of Jupiter. And it's like breathing in and taking in liquid lug. Some of you have probably seen Harry Potter and how he drinks liquid lug and everything goes his way, but in a very illogical fashion. It doesn't make sense what he's doing, but it brings him good fortune and luck. Jupiter is exactly the same way. It doesn't make sense. Gemini, you have to let go of your logical, analytical mind. Go with your intuition. Go with Jupiter, the flow of Jupiter. Trust that. Now inhale that liquid fortune into you. And to me, it actually feel a little bit like a silvery liquid fluid, not completely mercury. It's more watery than mercury. It's fresh. It has a lot of light in it. And this is what's coming to me, and how you embody and feel and connect to Jupiter may be in a different way. Some has a feeling and a sense of rose petals, like in a liquid type of candy floss even. Or oxygenated rose water can also, that's very fresh. Most people feel it a bit cold. Very fresh sensation. Delightful, ticklish. I haven't heard that people get warm or hot from this embodiment, but I'm not going to dismiss that, because that might be your experience of it. But you inhale, you take the drops of Jupiter down into you. You let it flush and flow all the way to the tailbone, circle around the tailbone, and exhale back up to Jupiter, knowing that you are getting more and more full with drops of Jupiter. Constantly filling you up, so your cup is getting more and more full. 2 more deep breaths. And rub your palms together. Take your hands on top of your eyelids and turn your eye gaze within and behind. Go in and into the middle of your brain. Then look up. Go into the middle of your brain. Then look down. Keep your eyes closed and slowly move your hands away down to your heart center. And we Om 3 times to shake the bones and lighten up the cells. Inhale. And then slowly open all your eyes. Namaste. We'll do another pranayama before we start. This is a type of Agni breath. You have several different types of Agni breath, and this one is a pumping with the tummy. So take your hand down to your lower belly. And you pump with your tummy down here. And I'm already getting warm, which is a good thing. And this is exactly what we want from this breath to create some heat. Then exhale, tummy in, lean a little bit forward, and then move your tummy while you hold your breath. Tummy in, inhale, sigh out loud. 2 more rounds, and do it in your own pace. Exhale, tummy in. Move your tummy while holding your breath. Inhale. Last round. Do it yourself. And let's go to downward facing dog and start moving. And you can turn off your music a little bit. Find your Ujjayi breath. And look to the front of your mat. Walk or jump all the way to the front of your mat. Inhale, lift up your spine. Exhale, fold forward and down. Inhale, swim all the way up standing. And hands to your heart. Come to the front of your mat. Spread your toes. Take your lower belly in. Hands to your heart. Find your breath. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, forward fold again. All the way up, standing now. Inhale, all the way back up, standing. Exhale, Samastiti, hands to your heart center. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, lift up your spine. Exhale, fold all the way up, standing. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, Samastiti. 2 more times. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold down, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva Uttanasana, lift up. Exhale, fold down. Inhale, Hastasana, all the way up, standing. Exhale, Samastiti. Last time. Inhale, up, Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Hastasana. Exhale, Samastiti. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, plank going down. Slowly all the way down. And stay down on your tummy. Get the pubic symphysis down. Hands next to your chest. And we roll in cobras. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale, chin in. Exhale, chin out. And next time, stay up. Roll the shoulders away from your ears and lift up with your belly. Tummy in. And come down. Pinch fingers. Sorry, Isis. Outside the mat. So on your fingertips. Outside the mat. Elbows up and we roll. Inhale up. Exhale down. And next time, stay up. Shoulders away from your ears. And come down. Hands next to your chest, toes into the mat. Use your tummy muscle sound of S. Inhale in tabletop. Exhale to downward facing dog. If you still need to move your legs here, feel free to do so. Find your Ujjayi. Spread your fingers. Have your index finger forward. Shoulders away from your ears. Lower belly in. Look to the front of your mat. Walk or jump all the way to the front. Inhale, lift up your spine. Exhale, fold all the way up, standing. Inhale. And exhale, Samastiti. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. And this time, you choose a cobra or an upward dog, depending on what you are ready for. What is your spine okay with? And exhale to downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths. Now, lengthen that spine of yours so the tailbone points up. And when you're in downward facing dog, you really want to create space between the vertebrae. So how long can you get in your spine when you're standing in downward dog? Right knee to your chest, exhale. Inhale, open scorpion. So you open up your hip to the side, point your foot. It's a ballet foot. And you bend your knee as much as you can. Now swing the knee. And open scorpion. Swing it into pigeon, high pigeon, right knee behind right hand, and arms up. And see if you can lift up the back knee here. And it's fine if your knee's down, but try to get it up. And come all the way down, pinch fingers. Fingers outside the mat, and we roll. And come down on your elbows. Here, take your right hand to the left foot behind you. So it's a crossover. Right hand to left foot, crossover. Grab a t-shirt if you can't grab your foot, or a yoga strap. Exhale, heel to seat. Look up to the sky. And release the foot. Drop down and come to a seat into a Janusirasana, an open Janusirasana with your hips open and your right foot in. Here you can adjust your right foot forward to the side, in and out. And walk out the straight leg and right arm up. Just sway your way out that straight leg. You can use blocks under your knees for support, under both of them. You can also sit on a blanket. Nose to the side or even up. And walk down, hands to the floor. Come in between your knees so you're sitting straight, and we roll. And stay down. flex your left foot. So flex the foot that's on the straight and keep tipping the tailbone back. Two more deep breaths. And walk your hands to the front of your mat. Swing up and lift up your front leg. Swoop, three-legged dog. To downward facing dog. Again, you lengthen the spine. And this may mean you need to bend your knees and get your heels up. Drop the crown, so the top of your head, drop it down in between your hands here. Left knee to chest, exhale. Inhale, open scorpion. And swing it. And open scorpion. Point your foot, bend your knee as much as you can. Keep your shoulders parallel. And then swing it in to a high pigeon. Arms up, left knee down. Try to get the back knee up. Totally fine to have that knee down. It requires both strength and balance to lift it up. And calm down. Pinch fingers. Fingertips outside the mat, we roll. And stay down on your elbows. Now left hand to your right foot. Cross over behind, grab the foot. If you can't reach it, just use a strap, belt, scarf, whatever you have. Exhale, heel to seat. Look up. I open up my body to receive more drops of Jupiter. And release. And come down to sit sideways. Straightening out your right leg now. Move that foot so you have balance in your sit bones. Walk out the straight leg and left arm up. Sway your way out. Nose to the side or even up. And walk down into the middle, hands down to the floor, and we roll. So you find your weight between your hips. You have equal weight in your sits bones, and then roll. And remember, you can use those blocks under your knees. And it can be very helpful just to sit on a blanket. And then stay down. Go as deep as you can. Slow down your breath and take control of your breath here. Keep flexing that right foot there, toes pointing up to the sky. Two more breaths. And now walk your hands to the front of your mat and swing up. Inhale, three-legged dog to downward facing dog. Chin into your chest, roll forward in plank. Hold. Tummy pump. Exhale, tummy in, and move your tummy. Hold your breath. Inhale. Exhale, slowly down. Upward facing dog, inhale. Or a cobra. Always okay and acceptable with a cobra. Exhale, sound of S. Look to the front of your mat, walk or jump. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forward. All the way up, standing. Inhale. And hands to your heart. And I'm getting warm. This is great. I'm going to open up the door. Love getting warm. Such a good sign. Inhale, Utkatasana, and you sit down. Spread your toes. Make sure your knees are straight on top of toe number 2 and 3. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Outward facing dog, inhale. And exhale. Downward facing dog. Right knee to your chest, exhale. Inhale, open scorpion. And swing it. And open scorpion. Extend your right leg behind you and lead it into warrior 2. Right foot behind right hand. Put the back heel down, swing up. And again here, the focus is the spine, right? So you want to create space in the spine. Also when you're standing, the crown is up, the tailbone is down. Take your lower belly in. Make sure that your front knee is pointing straight on top of toe number 2 and 3. Arms are in a horizontal line and you look to the right. Inhale, slide down the back leg. Now we're going to do a little bit of a different flow here. So the right arm is going down, fingers to your horizontal line, and you flip in the arm. Put the elbow on the thigh, left arm comes up. So now you're in a Parsva Konasana, extended side angle. Again, a different flow than usual. Fingers to the horizon. Swipe the arm, come into a reverse. Now the right arm continues. Fingers to the horizon, flip it in. Inhale, Parsival. Circle the left arm, fingers to the horizon, reverse. Right arm, fingers to the horizon, flip it in, Parsival. So if this is too much of a choreography, you do it more simple, just going back and forward. That's also fine. Two more. And arrive in your Parsival, elbow behind the knee. And hands down to the floor, back knee down, half Hanuman, extend the front leg. Grab both of your blocks. One block under each hand. Get the right hip back, thumb into the hip, get it back. Extend the right leg, flex the foot, and we'll roll. And stay down. Fold as deep as you can. Now the back leg, the back foot, flip it under yourself, flip it over to the right. It's the left foot, you flip it over to the right and sit down. Left hand to the right foot, cross over. So the left arm crosses over and grabs the right foot on the outside. Thumb, right thumb into the right hip and extend that leg the best you can. You really want to lean into the right bum here. And it's totally fine if you can't extend the leg, if your knees bend a lot. It's fine. Look back into the room. Lean into the right side, into the right bum. Maybe swing the right arm back, as if you're reaching back into the room. And now take the right foot outside of the thigh, put it back to the floor. Twist, left arm up, inhale, exhale, cross over. Circle the right arm and twist. Lean into the right side. And now you dance around, so you follow the movement. It can only go, you can only circle and spiral one way around. Downward facing dog. Left knee to your chest, exhale. Inhale, open scorpion. And swing it. Figures of 8. Then open scorpion. Extend the left leg and lead it into warrior 2. Swing up. Open up the hips to the side. Long spine. Tummy in, tailbone down. Arms horizontal, look to the left. Spread your toes. Lift up the inside of your foot. So lift up the blade of your foot. Slide down into a reverse. Keep bending that front knee. Now left arm in front of your face. Fingers to the horizon. Flip it in, elbow to the knee. Right arm comes up. Extended side angle. Now right arm swings in a horizontal line. Reverse warrior two. Left arm in front of your face, fingers to the horizon, flip in. On flow. Swing, hand to the horizon, and up. On pace. Again, if the choreography is too much, just do it simple. A simple flow. One more each side. And arrive in parallel with the elbow behind the knee. Get your hip forward. No collapsing in the back foot. Bum in. Eye gaze to the sky. And hands down, back knee down, half Hanuman, extend the front leg. That's yummy now, right? Yes, grab your blocks. Left thumb into the left hip, get it back. Flex your foot and we roll. Then stay down. Really try to get that left hip back. Flex the front foot, let the toes point to the sky. And you can, if you have like a very tight hamstring, use the heel down into the floor and kind of wriggle it. So you wriggle the hamstring loose. Relax the jaw. And flip the back foot in under yourself and sit down. Right arm crossover, grab the foot on the outside, extend. Left thumb, left hip, push it down. Lengthen your spine, look back. Circle that left arm, reach back. And take the foot outside your thigh into a twist. Matsyendrasana, right arm up, inhale. Exhale, cross over, elbow on the outside of the thigh. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, circle the arm, reach back. Take the fingers down and twist. Really lean into the left bum. Extra weight into the left side. And exhale, swirl around, spiral around, downward facing dog. Chin into chest. Roll forward in plank and stay. Pump with your tummy. Exhale, tummy in. Hold your breath, pump with your tummy. Inhale. Exhale. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale. Look to the front of your mat. Walk or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. All the way up, standing inhale. And hands to heart. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Jump forward to roll down on your back. Jump forward to roll down, grab your knees. Now get your legs above you. Over your head, try to get with speed, toes into the floor behind you. But only to roll back up on your feet, fall forward. Inhale, swim all the way up. So we're gonna do this fast. As fast as you can, don't follow me. Do it in your own pace. Inhale up, exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up, exhale, fold. Chaturanga dandasana. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Jump forward, roll back, roll up, fold forward, up, standing, inhale. Hands to heart. Inhale up. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, Urdhva. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale up. Exhale, downward dog. Jump forward, roll back. Roll up. Inhale, all the way up, standing. Hands to heart. 2 more times in your own pace. And when you're done, we meet in downward dog. When you are done, find your dry breath. Right knee to your chest, exhale. Inhale, open scorpion. And swing it. And open scorpion. Swing it in. High pigeon, arms up. And fingers out, outside the mat, re-roll. Hands to your mat. Lift up the back leg. Scoop the right leg, the one that's on the mat behind your hands, to the floor, to the side. Scoop it up to the floor. Put the back heel down. Swing left arm. Rock start. And stay. Look up. And hands down. Lift up the back heel. Now we can choose to come down and sit, close the hip, and make this a stretch. Yeah, you can do that. Or push-ups, which is kind of heavy. 3, 2, last one. And shoop. 3-legged dog to downward facing dog. Left knee to your chest, exhale. Inhale, open scorpion. And swing it. And open scorpion. Swing in. High pigeon. Fingers outside your mat. Re-roll. Hands to your mat. Lift up the back knee. Slide the left foot out to the floor. Put the back heel down, right arm up. Circle. Rock star. And stay. Let go of your head. Bum up, flex your feet. And hands down. Heel back up on the back foot. Here, choice. So here you can close the hips and kind of make it into a stretch. Really going for the outside, especially the tendons. This is a good stretch for the tendons around the knee joint. Both legs actually. Or push-ups. Oh, my thumb. I have a small bone that sometimes get stuck. Okay. Push-ups for those of you who want. 4, 3, 2, last one. 3-legged dog to downward facing dog, Vinyasa flow. Exhale. Downward facing dog. You are sweet. In your own way. Oh, God. Look to the front of your mat. Jump in to boat pose. Arms out. Shins horizontal. Point your feet. Chest open. You can grab your knees here if you want. Slow down your breath. It's totally fine to grab the knees and come up into a better balance. You want to sit on your sits bones. You don't want to collapse in your lower back. Then it's better you grab your knees, okay? Now extend the legs and slowly come down and find that point where you start to shake. And it's fucking terrible. And then you just gotta breathe. Exhale up. Whew. 3 more times. Are you ready? Inhale down. Exhale up. 2 more times. Inhale down. Exhale up. Last time. Inhale down. Exhale back up. Okay, we're not done. A little bit faster now. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Okay, you gotta laugh, right? 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh God, last one. Fuck. And then I just did this to myself. Okay, we're not done. Legs up. Straighten out your legs. So you make fist and underarms together. Now you box. Box, 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 box. Flex your feet, legs together. Squeeze your thighs. So your legs are engaged. You pull yourself forward. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug. Good. Now, roll all the way up standing. All the way up standing. Now walk and bend your knees and grab your elbows. Just release your head. And let your tummy rest on your thighs here. And let all that blood that you just pumped, right, flood into your brain. Relax and release the jaw. It's not a leg stretch, this one. So your knees are bent and your tummy is touching the thighs. They're connected. You really want to relax your neck and your head here. Release your arms. Bend your knees even more and roll up standing. Roll up, chin in, roll up, roll up, roll up. Inhale, lift. Roll the shoulders back. Whew. Hello. Hands to your heart, Samastitihi. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, Chaturanga. Upward facing dog, inhale. Exhale to downward facing dog. Right knee to your chest, exhale. Inhale, open scorpion. And swing it. And open scorpion. Now get onto your toes. So the standing foot, you get onto the toes, you lift up the heel. And you drop the right foot, the one that's in the air, you drop it to the floor behind you. Whoop. Right arm up, circle. Wild thing. And stay. And right hand down. Rock star, right knee to your chest and through. So we have done that one. Left arm up. Flex your feet. And stay. Hand down, three-legged dog. Vinyasa flow. Left knee to your chest, exhale. Inhale, open scorpion. And swing it. And open scorpion. Open up the hip to the side. Come to your toes. Lift up your heels. Drop the top foot to the floor behind you. Left arm up, circle. Wild thing. And stay. Lift up your bum, look back. And hand down. knee to your chest and through. Rock star. Put the back heel down. Right arm up now. Circle. And stay. Let go of your head. Flex your feet, super important always. Takes care of your ankles and your knees. And hand down, three-legged dog. Vinyasa flow. Go to plank. Hold. Slowly down. Now pubic symphysis is down, so the pubic bone down to the floor. Hands to your feet. Grab your feet outside your feet. Look up. Now with your feet, you lift up. Inhale up to the sky. Next time, stay up. Two more breaths. Lift up. And release and relax. And here you roll over to your back. So just keep your head in the same direction. Just roll over to your back. Setu Bandhasana, which is called bridge pose. Feet 0 degrees, knees pointing up. Lift up your bum, arms under your back. And you fold your hands. Interlace your fingers. And then walk in on your arms. Lift up your bum. Now your head has to be straight, 0 degrees, and nose pointing up. So take out your ponytail. I've got braids, feels weird. Lift up your bum. Shoulder blades together. Release your fingers. Lift up your heels and roll down. Ground your sacrum down. Okay. It's time to release and relax. Take your right leg down to the floor, left knee to your tummy. Just hug it in. Universal stretch. So just roll over to your tummy. Left knee to the floor. And you take your right hand to the thigh. Then circle that left arm. And you look at your fingers. And let the arm arrive opposite you to the other side. Not above, but to the side. And here, super smart, very healthy, with a block under your leg and another one under your arm. or a pillow or some blankets. Relax your jaw. Breathe into your chest. And let your chest open up. And see if you can relax your shoulders even more. Now the right hand, the one that you have on the thighs, you let that hand slide out towards your foot, to the outside of your foot, meaning that's your right hand grabbing your left foot, so it's crossed. And then try to extend that right leg along the floor. If you can't along the floor, you just try to extend it the best you can in the direction which is most comfortable for you, right? Try, figure that out. Then engage the other foot. So this is a bit of an active stretch, trying to elongate your spine, get the left hip down, like we did when we were sitting, right? In the twist, this is the same. So this is really for the lateral, I think it's called, tendons and muscles, the exterior muscles, both in your calves here, but especially around the knee, right? And then you can feel the connection from the knee through the quadriceps, the outer quadriceps, to the piriformis even, right? The deep seat muscle. Oh, God. And release. Come back. Woof. To your middle. Fuck me. Oh, man. It's so funny, right? It's like, I do this to myself. Oh, God. Yeah, well. You get fit, that's for sure. And you get happy. It really does provoke and affect the happy hormones. There's no doubt about that. You know, it's a super dopamine flush, and even the endorphins are running around a bit. Jesus. All right. Now hug in that right knee and roll over to your tummy. Left hand on the thigh, big circle with your right arm. Remember to look at your fingers. Whoop. Use your blocks. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in. So this is a very Jupiter class because Jupiter creates happiness. Jupiter is a very joyous planet, and it's it has a huge effect on your chart, and some more than others depending on aspects. So my Jupiter is very, very strong in my chart. I'm very influenced by Jupiter energy. And not everybody's is that. We're all born with a unique chart. So that's really funny, right? Too, you look at the chart and then figure out what's your strong planets. What are you influenced the most by? So I'm very influenced by Jupiter and the expansion and the wisdom and the joy. I like even when I'm down, I'm optimistic. Right? Even when it's really dark, and I have no energy, I'm still optimistic and hopeful. That never ever goes away. And that's a blessing. That really is a blessing. Okay, left hand grab the outside of your right foot. So left hand slide that hand out, grab the right foot outside, extend it wherever you can, preferably towards the floor. But if that doesn't go, then it doesn't go. Flex both of your feet, you engage both of your feet. Try to extend both of your legs and get the right hip down. So this side is so much worse for me. And it's a vast time. Oh man, that's just so welcome. Yeah. If you ever have a yoga teacher that tells you it's not allowed to laugh in the class, tell her to fuck off. Just leave the class and don't ever come back. It's always allowed for a giggle and a laugh. It's the same as crying. It's a deep relief. This is what we do yoga, is to get that relief and release and, create more joy in the fucking body. So it's ridiculous when you have to suppress it. Fuck that. Breathe into the top of your head, into the roots of your hair. To open up your crown chakra. So drops of Jupiter can float into you. Like silky smooth liquid full of silver threads and bubbly pink. make sure it travels all the way down to your root, to your tailbone, root chakra, so you can ground it down and keep it and utilize it. Say out loud with me. Say it out loud in your room, in the space that you're in. More joy for me now. More light for me now. I open up to wisdom. And I let light connections come to me. I say yes to love. I say yes to life. And you can stay another 5 minutes if you want. You can slowly start to wake up. Yawn and stretch. I'm gonna say goodbye to you now. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for the comments. I'll see you soon. Namaste.